Welcome everybody. Please come in, like and share the video. Yvette, welcome, my darling baby sis. Welcome, Jamila Jamile sis. Thank you. Jiket darling sis, welcome. I see you. What's it? What they want to do? How are you doing, sis? Yes, so sis, let's listen to our own. My very own darling sis, Suru Suru, my namesake. Welcome everybody, please as you come in, like and share the video. Alright sis, thank God. Ngumajino wakwa masi ndine winu wakwa mandi ngumasike bunti kwena sasa ngumasike bunti kwena sasa. Okay, right, please like as you come in, like and share please. Please like and share as you come in. Welcome to everybody joining us. As you come in, like and share please. Queen Aki's Diamond. Oh, my sis with the high standards. Welcome, darling sis. Let's enjoy this music from Siri Siri, my very barefoot sis. Oh, 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 oh. How you doing, Queen Aki's Diamond? Lumdeku Babuma, she's singing. Queen B, know these streets. Welcome, darling sis. I see you. Please, as you come in, like the video, share, invite more people to join us. Yes, Queen Aki's Diamond. And the machine walk Monday. Walk Monday. Rita, oh, welcome, darling. I'm going to say, Monty, Quena Sasa. I'm going to say, Monty, Quena Sasa. We have to play this song again, oh. Julie says, Gale, no, you better Kurule Massa. Bye, Chuba. Julie says, even woke up. Yeah, oh. Hey, master the world, Alice. Welcome. Let's suck at this sucker from Siri Siri, the queen of culture. Njiyole sesigole nuyiba mukurule masahaya. Oh, hey, manso. Wasi yole. Principal, happy Monday, darling. Thank you so much for coming. Voice of Reason. Join us about food people. We are proud of our sister. This song is for all the girls who don't listen to advice. Eva, support Kid, my beautiful sis. Welcome. Haya oh, Juyole sesigale nuyiba mukurule masa. Haya oh. Ngumajino wo kwa mandi. Ngumajino wo kwa mandi. Ndaga seremonti kwena sasa. Nguma seremonti kwena sasa. Nguma seremonti kwena sasa. Peace person, Muma. Enjoy this music, peace person, Muma. Mom of two boys, my darling sis. Chuba. If you're a proud Bafushian, put your hand up. Aya, oh, my chocolate beauty. Welcome, darling. Welcome. Welcome, darling. Welcome home. Aya, oh, Dr. Obu I. Welcome, my lover. Chuba. Bin. Thanks, mom of two boys. Juyalo sensigale nuyiba mukurule masa. Aya oh. Ndiga china wakwa mandi oh. Ndiga china wakwa mandi. Ndiga chimunti kwena sasa. Ndiga chimunti kwena sasa. Ndiga chimunti kwena sasa. Obengwe. Woman in Gumle. Dr. Ofuai. Dr. Ofuai, that's next time. That's next time for you, my love. Welcome, everybody. That song is by Siri, our very own queen of culture, Bafut culture, well represented. Thank you so much, Muma Siri. This is a fantastic masterpiece. I'm so proud to be a woman from Bafut. Thank you so much for always representing us. This song, my God, I haven't stopped listening to it since you released it on Saturday. Thank you so much. It gives me so much joy and pleasure to listen to someone from my own village using my own mother tongue to sing and produce this beautiful masterpiece. It's just amazing. So thank you so much, sis. I'm going to keep playing it and promoting it because people need to hear it. People need to hear the barefoot people. So welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me stop ranting about my culture. Although I'm proud of it. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us today. Thank you for taking the time. Thank you for sparing this moment to be with me. You could have been doing anything else, but you decided to, to come here and share this moment with me. So I thank you and appreciate each and every one of you. And to all the new subscribers and the ones who joined us since the last show, I appreciate you. The ones who came last time for the very first time and enjoyed the show and dropped the feedback, I appreciate you. I don't take your attendance for granted. I don't take any of your contributions for granted. I appreciate it from the depths of my heart. So thank you all so very much. But please, as you join the family, don't forget to turn your notification bell on, so whenever I go live or I drop a lovely video, you'll be the first to know. So thank you all so much. Auntie Rosemary, my darling auntie dearest, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for joining. Bella, you don't sing country song. Sote, I enjoy our way. I know you understand it. Good, Queen Atkins Diamond. Good. That's the effect I want. That's the effect we want. Music. They say music. If music is a food, it's what does he say in Shakespeare? Music, the food of love, play on, give me excess of it, that's satiating, the appetite may sow, whatever. It's beautiful. Music heals the soul. Ayobi song, the one and only untouchable, my darling sis. Much respect and love you much. Thank you so much for joining. This song by Siri Siri is just one of her best. My God. Literally, it's one of her best. And the message is powerful for any person who is, but for any barefoot person, if you understand what she's saying, is a message of this generation. They need to hear. Your mother sends you to school, go and study. Don't go chasing, fast money. You go living a wayward life and come back picking all sorts of diseases, end up being a waste. So it's a powerful message. Beautiful. It's not just any singing and hitting of containers like Petit Pays sometimes. No, this is a message that she's passing, and I love her for that. Grace Williams, my beautiful sis, welcome. I see you. So I thank her for that. So today we are going to be having an interesting topic again, and I appreciate you all for contributing last time. Last show was amazing, was fantastic, mind-blowing. We had some revelations, some lovely ones, lessons to take home, and some heartbreaking ones. But still, in those heartbreaking moments, we picked 1 or 2 lessons to take home with us. So today will not be any different. So I count on you all to contribute, drop your comments, make the calls if possible, and get the show going. So today we'll be talking about the Ekweremadus and their sentencing, and also we'll be talking about the law of karma. We hear about it a lot, and it's important that we remind ourselves of this, universal law, how important, or the effect that it has on us, or the role we play to invoke this universal law to actually come on us. So, but before I get into today's topic, there are 2 things I want to talk about. First of all, I don't see you all, congratulating me for attending the coronation, for dining and wining with the king and the queen consort. Hello, is nobody interested? We had a hectic but interesting weekend here in the UK. I mean, I'm glad to be alive to see and experience this moment. It doesn't happen very often. This is the first since 70 years. Congratulations was about saying that. Thank you, Ayobi song. Thank you, darling sis. Thank you. I don't like me like Camilla, Dr. You know, Mama, which go? I was working. So I came back and had to watch and rewatch. Thank you, Principal. It was fantastic, beautiful. My God, the pageantry, the colors, it was so sophisticated. Patriotism, everything about it, everything British was showcased on that day. It was beautiful. Bella, sorry, some of us in the US could Mom of two boys. That's my sister for you. For the sake of your own darling sis, your bosom sis, you should care a bit more. So it was beautiful, it was amazing to see King Charles finally hold the position he's always, look forward to. I know it's a position that he holds dearly, to his heart. He was prepared for this role from the age of 9. Okay, he was Prince of Wales from the age of 9. He was given that title already, getting him ready for that day, Saturday. And it all happened. It went well. It was smooth. It was beautiful. The ceremony was it was amazing. It was spectacular. And Camilla was also there, the queen consort. She played her role. Everybody knows how, the impact that she has when it comes to the decisions of the king. My God, of the king. She plays a positive impact in his life. People know he's changed ever since they've been together. That's why I say in life, love conquers all. People should not be forced or made to marry people who they don't consider as soulmates. Because from every indication, Camilla had always been King Charles's soulmate. You can tell. The two of them is the yin and yang. They're made for each other. It was beautiful to see. And the concert, oh my God, it was beautiful. Kate and William, my God, I felt so emotional. The most interesting part for me is when William was robing his dad and was adjusting it, and then he gave his dad a kiss on his neck. My God, it gave me goosebumps. I know Dr. I miss, everybody miss Diana too. It gave me goosebumps. It gave me shivers. And the look, the look that King Charles gave William, almost like a proud father moment. In life, beautiful Queen B, I see you, darling. Welcome. In life, the cycle of life is our parents bring us to the world. They look after us. Then we grow, we become adults. It's almost like our parents, the roles are then reversed, where we have to now look after our parents. So that's the kind of feeling, that's what was happening in that moment when William was dressing the king. It's almost like dad is proud that he's been looked after by his son. It was beautiful. It was so nice to see. And William, God, the outfit, it was everything about the first in line to the throne. He's oozing authority, he's oozing royalty. On the other hand, the wife, Catherine, she's like a queen herself, beautiful. The only sad part is that Meghan and Harry were not able to be there together, but Harry managed to make it. And of course, because he's been relieved of his royal duties, he was not allowed to walk with the other royals, almost like the procession. He wasn't allowed to make the procession, same as Andrew. If anybody knows about the scandal surrounding Prince Andrew, he was also in the background because obviously they don't want all those scandals to overshadow the event of the day. So Harry and Prince Andrew took the back burner, but they were there, they participated. My only sad situation was to watch Harry sitting in the third row, almost like to himself. You can tell, you could see the frustration in Harry's face. It really broke my heart. I'm not going to lie. Bella, I have the top from H. Yes, it's Alan Richard in collaboration with H&M. Yes, mom of two boys. You see, great minds love great things. That was like 2 years ago, I think so. 2 years ago, I got it. Yes, Richard Allen. That's the one, Richard Allen with H&M. So Harry was looking, it was very sad. Make thunder, fire UK royals. Why Meghan no go? Meghan didn't come because it was Archie's birthday on Saturday. Archie was celebrating his birthday. So the event actually, unfortunately, fell on the same day Archie was born. So Meghan was doing the celebration with Archie. Harry was here. Harry did not attend the reception, the afternoon dinner and lunch and everything. As soon as they left Westminster Abbey, he booked a flight and he was off because he had to attend Archie's birthday. So that was the case. No, they didn't. Dr. Opai, they didn't, because for events like that, they go into state diaries. So they have to look into state diaries where it's most suited to do the event, and that's what happened. Unfortunately, it fell on Archie's birthday. Could that be karma? Hmm. Could that be karma though? That's the big question. If they could bend the rules for Camilla to be called a queen, why couldn't they broke the rules for Harry to sit closer to or appear at the balcony? Harry did not appear at the balcony because he left Westminster Abbey. A car took him straight for the airport because he had to make it in time for Archie's birthday. That's why he couldn't make the balcony. But he wasn't denied appearance. It's just his plans didn't fit. Peace person say yes, it's karma. Peace person say yes, it's karma. It's karma. Please like the video because it helps the channel grow. Thank you, mom of two boys. Tell them to like. So that's the situation. So it's beautiful, it was lovely. I enjoyed it. I've watched the coronation 2 times already, and I intend to watch it over and over again because I just can't get enough of it. King Charles gave off the side chicks. Mom of two boys, he sure did. He sure did. Why did they choose Archie's birthday for this? Unfortunately, Auntie, it's a coincidence. For events like this, there's so many things into consideration, and it's more about state diary availabilities. It's not about the family per se. Yes, it's the king's coronation, but the state takes charge of it. Prime minister's diary, all the dignitaries, the diaries of dignitaries, so many things into consideration. So little Archie's birthday can definitely not make it complicated for everybody. Yeah. Harry has done his own bit to speak up against the unfair treatment from his own family. People are now more aware about the family and their hidden deeds. Of course, the royal family, you know, with everything that's happened, modernization and all the press, people now understand a lot more happening behind the curtains that we didn't know before. That's for sure. That's for sure. And as much as we can hear about the things unraveling, it also helped us see the royal family change over time, the evolution that has happened with the royal family. You know, it's good to see the modernization that's happening to it. It will take a while, but they will get there. They will get there. 1 week earlier or later could have been okay. This was all a game. I don't think it was all a game, Auntie. I believe it was just an unfortunate coincidence. An unfortunate coincidence. But I'm quite proud of Harry for actually squeezing time to make it there. I can imagine how he felt just sitting there and not having any role to play. Because, I mean, he's been stripped of royal duties. And that alone is painful. It is. It's painful. Blanche Ingram, baby sis, welcome. I think the state decided the day and date, not family. Yes, it is the state that decides the date, Blanche. If I was Harry, I'm not going to show up. No. And then it would have been a backlash on him. If anything, Harry is very smart for making it, you know, trying and attending. You know, that was a very smart move on his part. It's very good that he attended. Okay, good. So now, the other thing that was on social media that I noticed, or I read, which actually broke my heart on a sad note of it. Amma TV, my darling, beautiful, and selfless sis, thank you so much for coming. Now, I was reading on Better Things on Facebook, and I came across this post. And from the post, there's a young lady on that post, and what the story line is, she was trying to get to the States using the you know, the roads that people use through how do you call this, you know, the road that Hotbox did and all those people going through the forest, the Darren Gap. Yes, she was trying to, get to the stage using the Darien Gap route. And so she had managed to go, to a certain level of her journey, and they had to do a crossing to get to the shore. I don't know where this area is. And so there were a lot of them on that boat. As you know, these are middlemen or human traffickers who actually facilitate these journeys. And so when they got to like 2 or 3 kilometers away from the shore, the human traffickers then instructed everybody on the boat to jump off and sail through to the shore, because they don't want to be captured by the authorities. So people who could swim jumped off the boat, started swimming, but this Cameroonian and 2 others could not swim. So they were hesitant, and she was refusing that she can't jump into the sea, the high seas, because she cannot swim. And these human traffickers, of course, they are merciless. They took upon themselves to, terminate these 3 persons on the boat. Of course, because they could not take them back. They had to get rid of them. So unfortunately, this girl was one of the people that the human traffickers terminated and dumped in the sea, because they didn't want them to waste their time. They had to get off the boat. It wasn't, they didn't care if they could swim or not. I keep saying this. God, why can't our people learn? Hello, Auntie. Yes, Auntie. You're welcome. Hold on, let me put you on speaker. Yes, Auntie.
Okay. Yes, me, I have a different opinion from you, but you come from a younger generation. So I came from a generation, I think his mom was 2 years older than myself. You know what I'm saying? Then I was in lower 6th in Bali High School when they got married.
Okay.
Then I did after high school, I came here. So you can imagine that frenzy, the romance, young girls dating, and then just thinking that that's a fairy tale.
Yeah.
But what I want to say is that, yes, maybe God did not destine her to be the life partner. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But when you are the life partner, you play a mother role.
Yeah.
Every family has some kind of dysfunction.
Oh, yes.
Because every family has arguments. It's just unfortunate that people always look at them like perfect people and all that.
Yes.
Until President Diana came into the show and then started talking about the things that she was experiencing from inside. And then Harry is more like his mom, talking about the things.
Very outspoken.
Very outspoken like his mom. But so we've been through this era. But one thing that me as a woman and as a mother, when you marry a man that you know that they have children, first of all, she Camilla came into this marriage as a married woman. She was married while dating the prince.
Yes. Oh, they were cheating on each other. Oh, yes, they had affairs on each other. They did.
Yes, she was a married woman. You know what I'm saying? And that is why you see the mother before she died said she was going to be called the queen consort. Because if you go and do the research on it by the British standard and the monarchy, because she came in as a married woman and the ex-husband is still living.
Okay, so that title queen consort you don't get the title because you came as married. So queen consorts are given to spouses of a sovereign ruler. Okay, so if
I know, but what I'm saying is that it's not the queen. And that's why the mother made it clear that it was not going to be the queen before she passed away.
Yes, but
because
the queen,
her husband, her ex-husband, she came in as a married woman. Secondly, her ex-husband is still living. He's not dead.
No, of course not.
Yeah. And then she has 3 children with her ex-husband. I want to ask you now, as a woman, let's be honest. We are women and we rule the home. I don't care how a child has fought with their father. If you come in and things have gone wayward, this thing is a great big event. One in a lifetime. Look at what happened. We did not see the mother's generation because it was 70 years ago. So we may not see the next generation. Maybe by the time
Charles
William is crowned king, we will not be privileged to see it. It's a moment in time.
Yeah.
When the world stood still.
Yes.
You as that woman who came into that marriage, we play a good role, and you know that this man loves you and listens to you.
Yes.
You should have begged him on your knees. Yeah. And no matter what, let's invite these children. Let's make up.
Yeah.
Because if they could bend the rule for her to be queen, they could have bent the rule for Harry to sit on the front seat as a son. That's all I'm saying.
Yes, and the truth is,
because they've rules were bent for her. That's not the, she was not supposed to. Actually, I look at it as the connotation, because the people were not prepared for that. They were shocked. They did not know they were going to call her queen yesterday.
Oh no, they were. Oh, they were. We were aware.
Okay, but excuse me. But the point is that, okay, don't forget the dinner that they had the night before with Princess Anne came out. I have the clip and said you cannot be the queen. It's not right. The sister-in-law told her it's wrong.
So the queen, the reason why she could not be called the queen was when the queen was alive. They couldn't call her the queen because we have a queen that was already in existence.
Yes, but I'm telling you, but from the way that she came into this family, her own sister-in-law put the rules out. I have the clip, I have the video.
Yeah.
The pre-party that the pre-dinner that they had before this occasion. She came out and addressed it. This is wrong.
Yeah, but
you cannot. You told the brother, this is wrong what we are doing.
The
truth on the way she came in as a married woman, cheating on her marriage.
Yes.
She could not be called a queen.
You see, this is
in the constitution is the truth.
In the constitution, it doesn't state that, auntie. So this is what happened. The reason why she was given that queen consort was to differentiate between her and the queen while the queen was alive. And so when the queen died, obviously that we don't have a queen. And by the constitution, that title, queen and king supersedes the king title. That's why Prince Philip could not be called a king while he had a queen. He was a consort until she named him the prince. So queen doesn't carry so much weight by the constitution of the monarchy. And that's why it's not.
That, right?
Yes.
Let's go by that, right? Now, as a mother, what mother would see this kind of division? You knew this thing, how big it is.
Yeah.
You could have fixed this thing as a woman. You should have bound this and you would have been the queen of the hearts.
Yeah.
You should have brought.
I hear you, auntie. I hear you.
The sibling, the children are not talking.
I hear you.
The father is not talking to the son. The brother is not talking to the brother. That role, she could have played it and played it well. And that would have really sent a message all over the world.
I hear you, Clark, auntie. I hear you.
If they could bend rules for her, they bent rules. They told us when she was dating Prince Charles that, oh, no, it was not happening. Then when it happened, they said it was only going to be for, it was something that, they were just casual friends. Then when they got married, they said, no, she's going to be married, but she's always going to be from behind. She can never be in the front. They played the game all along. We came from this generation. That's how they've been playing us. All along. And then when it came to this round, and that's fine, they bend the rules for her, but you cannot bend the rules for your son and let him sit on the front seat.
Yes.
It was like a total stranger there. Come on now.
It was. That's why I said it was very sad. And the situation, the honest truth is, auntie, I would say yes. You have a strong point. She, as a mother, it would do her a favor in the eyes of the public. Yes, but then when we think about it again, how much has she played that we know that the father is resisting? So I don't want to put. He does. That's true. That's why I said. That's why I said
that man listens to this woman. Everybody knows that
he does.
He does. From generation, this man listens to this woman. If it had been for Africa, they would have said that is juju. You understand? That's why I just say sometimes you don't even believe in this juju. This woman knows how to get to this man. If she wanted it to happen, that happens.
I just pray, whatever the case, auntie, I really pray and I hope for them.
Yeah. But I just know that this is a learning moment. Please, we play a big role. When you go into a family where there are children, even a man who's married to a woman who has children, if you see them fighting with their mother or all this, please step in. Be that voice.
Yes.
Because your partner listens to you. Be that voice, to be a voice of reason to bring the family, to bring healing in the family.
That's absolutely true.
All of them have made their mistakes. Nobody's hand is clean. But at some point, somebody has to be the bigger person. And when these things were happening like this, we should have done it on time, fix the family. You at least be on it. Even if you are not best friends anymore, where you can respect one another and say hello to one another.
Yeah.
And be invited to family functions and appear as family. That's all I'm saying. Because every family has what they're going through.
Oh yes, auntie.
Families are going through.
All families, auntie, all.
Yes, it's not that they're not in front of the media.
Yeah.
But otherwise, thank you for That's
and
then there was one thing you said about William. Let me tell you, my dear, whether we like it or not, that kiss that gave you goosebumps, gave me hiccup.
Oh, really?
Yeah, two people can look at things differently.
Yes. Oh my God. Yeah, it gave me goosebumps. It gave me like I was moved. Yeah. Yeah. No.
Because I saw him and I saw pain.
Really?
You're looking at your father. Excuse me. You're looking at your father and you're looking at that woman. The woman who brought all the problems in your parents' marriage.
You see perception. The truth is, Auntie, William has accepted.
At that moment, he was not thinking about his mom. We are lying to us.
William has. Let me tell you. I think William has accepted Camilla more than Harry. That's the problem. He has taken.
He has to because he is
exactly. So I don't feel like he will be looking at it in a negative way. Yeah.
Who wears the crown? Much is expected.
Of course.
So it's not because he loves it. He's just going along with it because he has to carry that facade in front of everybody.
I think he's more understanding and more mature.
This woman brought them so much pain and so much division. And you see Diana when she came out that first time. I've never seen her so sad, all in black.
Yeah.
Address that there's 3 people in this marriage.
I think
these children know, but the point is that he is a man, he is going to be a leader, and he has to carry it where it, but it doesn't mean that he's happy.
And this is the problem. In life, circumstances meet us, not what we want, yes. But you make do with what you have. And that's what it's called maturity. And that's what he's doing. And this is what that's what I admire about him. Oh, he has to by birth.
You cannot bring every of your emotion in public.
All of them, they're not allowed.
And it doesn't mean that it's not there.
Yes.
Out of respect for his father,
of
he
course.
Has to respect her.
Yes.
And that's what adults do.
Yes, that's and maturity for you. Of course, he will miss the mother.
You think Harry acting like this is because of only him? It's what he and his brother have been talking about. Trust me. They both have that feelings, but he cannot project it. He never project it.
Because he can control his emotions more maturely, exactly. Unlike Harry.
And because so much, everybody's watching him. He's the future leader of the country.
Yes.
He has to carry himself.
Oh my God, yes. We love him.
His perception.
Yeah, we love him.
Thank you, great show.
Thank you, Auntie. Thank you. Yeah, William is such a gentleman. I can't tell you a lie. I can't. We are age mates. I mean, the kingdom loves him. The way he carries himself, the way he handles his problem. There's no one without issues, no family without issues. But as a senior brother, I think he plays the role of a bigger brother in a great way. And that's what people admire a lot about her. Same as the wife, Catherine, Princess Catherine, I beg your pardon. She supports him 100%. A lot of, they always say, the woman you marry has something to do with your persona. And I feel like Catherine, rubs on William, and you can see it. You can see it. On that special note and stuff like that, welcome. The mother of my wisdom sis, welcome. US Diponka, welcome, Daniel. I see you. So, yeah, Bella, all right, mom of 2 boys. I hear you. So, yeah, it was a beautiful event regardless. And my hope and prayer is that this family can find a common ground, because I always say what Harry and Meghan are doing, whatever decision they make. Map Stevie, welcome. Congratulations, LC, on your Woman of Outstanding is Exceptional Mothers Award. Congratulations, baby sis. A job well done, well deserved. The sky is your starting point. Keep soaring. Keep your eye on the prize. I know there will be many more achievements to come your way. Congratulations once more. And so I always say the things that we do sometimes affect our kids. Whatever decision we make, we should think about the children. How are we depriving them from the things or their entitlement? Whatever decision Harry and Meghan are doing, I hope that they put the kids first. Okay, because those kids need to bond with their cousins. Whatever problems that Harry, William, and the rest have should not come in the midst, in between these cousins. It's very important. These kids need to have the relationship with their cousins. They cannot be strangers. Their parents can't be strangers to the household, and they can be strangers also. It will not be fair on the kids. So I hope that they will take this into consideration. It's very important. Now, I was talking about the sad situation of the girl on the boat. I pray and I beg people, when I hear stories about this bush road getting to America, it's so scary. It's so scary. And even for the people who make it, a lot of them struggle from post-traumatic stress disorder. A lot of them, they suffer from PTSD. A lot. I know quite a few. And I always say to people, if you have this much money to pay traffickers to take you to America through this bush road, Why can't you invest that money into a business and do something resourceful with it, rather than go through these back roads and end up either dying, like the lady in my village who died and her body was never recovered, or end up being ruined psychologically for the rest of your life? We have to measure the benefits and the negative effect that this has on us. I know some of us, you're watching me here today, you are thinking about bringing your family members through this Mexico road. Some of you know of people who want to bring family members through the Mexico road. Please talk to them, educate them, make them understand about the dangers of this road. I know someone will say, oh yes, if this person can make it, I can make it. Please. This person, woman. Bella, people don't suffer from that. Oh, in Cameroon, we don't know about traumatic stress. Oh, this is a problem they don't understand. My Auntie Titi, welcome, Auntie Titi, my sweetest auntie. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for coming. It's very sad. I know of people, I know of at least 2 persons in the family, close and dear, who are now like shadows of themselves because of what they experienced through this journey. I've listened, I've done a show, like a recap show, when Hotbox was narrating her story about the Mexico road and the horror that surrounds this journey. Why do we want to put our loved ones through this? I wouldn't want, the honest truth is, I would not use any road that has water because I can't swim. I cannot swim, and you're going there, you really don't understand the terrain, you don't know what you'll be embarking, the journey you'll be facing. If it's going to be, you know, a muddy patches, or it's going to be you swimming across until you get to your destination, like it was the case of this girl who couldn't swim and she was killed and dumped in the sea. The family members, they've lost money and they've lost a loved one. It's so sad. If we have the resources, let's make do at home. If we can't get to our destination, you know, through the direct means, the legal, legit means, please let's not do it. Please. Please. Otherwise, we're going to continuously hear these stories every day. Heartbreaking stories. Okay, now let's get to today's topic. Please like the video, please, and share. So now, last time, or a month or a couple of months ago, I talked about the Ekweremadu, the former a senator in Nigeria, who was actually found guilty of organ trafficking here in the UK, and they were awaiting their sentencing, and so they have been sentenced by the UK court. It's very sad because this family, all they wanted to do, Laura Smart, welcome, darling sis, I see you, thank you for joining. All they wanted was a better and healthy life for their daughter. But did they go about it the right way? I don't think so. Were they were they really the main culprits in this? I don't think so. My heart of hearts, I feel like both parties share equal responsibility in this situation. There is no way the guy who is alleging that he was duped, he had no knowledge of the severity of this transplant situation. I don't feel like he's innocent. I feel like he knew what he was getting himself into. Okay. I feel like he knew what he was getting himself into, and he already had his mind made up right from Africa that he was going to come here and probably spicy, welcome darling sis, he was probably going to come here and then act the fool while he's here and then raise the alarm. Somebody somewhere was in his ears, I feel, talking to him and telling him how to go about getting his donkey here in the UK. That's the feeling I get. As much as this family didn't do right, by going through shortcuts to get this kidney from the young guy. The guy, to me, is not innocent either. The guy, to me, is not innocent either. And there's so many lessons we need to learn from this thing. So many lessons. The first lesson I would say is always do things and follow due processes. Whatever you do in life, it does not matter if you're a king or a queen or whatever. Go by the process. Go by the law. Because when the hands of the law should fall on you, especially in the diaspora here in Europe or America or any part of world which is not Africa or a developing country, you will be judged and sentenced accordingly. It's not like Africa, where you can go and bribe your way and get out of that nasty situation. No. Do things correctly, because here, there's no mercy when your crime is uncovered. And that's exactly what has happened to these guys. And maybe he still had his big boy's heart, a thinking hat on, feeling like he's a big boy with big guns. Hot Pepper, welcome, darling sis. I see you. Ajo Mash Fire, my beautiful sis with the heart of gold, welcome. He still had the big boy mentality, you know, feeling like he's invincible. But no, the laws in the diaspora, there's no one above the law. There's no one. That's Donald Trump in the States being indicted. That's Donald Trump in the States. So no one is above the law when it comes to Europe and America and other part of developed world. And then another lesson that we can learn from this situation is the leaders of our nation, the developing country, Cameroon, Nigeria, wherever. This is a lesson, a wake-up call for all the leaders. Okay, sometimes you deprive the commoners of the facilities that they should be getting, of the resources that they are entitled to. The money is meant for good health facilities that are put on the table, and then some of these leaders squander the money, forgetting that they are also human beings, not knowing what tomorrow holds for them. Your family member could be in a critical condition while they are visiting in Nigeria, and you know, there's no means of flying them out. They would have to be treated there and there. If you don't have those, you know, well-established medical facilities, those people will suffer the consequences too. And why should you only think about your family members? If you're a leader, you are actually given that mantle to serve the people, including your own family. So forget your own family even in that case. It's about the people. Because if Nigeria had all the resources and facilities, okay, this guy wouldn't have found himself in the mess that he found himself in. He wouldn't have found himself in this mess. But they would never learn their lesson. And I find it so funny and embarrassing when you hear things like the Nigerian government is actually writing a formal letter to the UK government asking for clemency, for pity, for pardon on this same guy, Ekweremadu, the wife, and the medical doctor friend. Asking for clemency on the basis of good character. Now, if anything, Waka Waka, welcome, darling. If anything, if you ask me, the British government should be hard, should be very hard on Ekweremadu. Ask me why. 51 of them wrote, it's very embarrassing. It is, considering that this is a serious criminal offense. Now, ask me why I feel the British government would have even gone tougher or harder on Ekweremadu and co. Ekweremadu actually spearheaded. Love it, chair, my sweetheart sis. Welcome, I see you. Thank you so much for joining. Actually spearheaded or championed an anti-slavery act in Nigeria. An anti-human trafficking act in Nigeria. Then that same person who made the rules is breaking the rule. It's enough reason why the British government should set an exemplary action on Ekweremadu. BTV, oh, thank you for the love, darling sis. Thank you. That's the more reason. So it was shameful to see the Nigerian government trying to ask for clemency. They should be hiding their head. Because if you're asking for clemency, you can go around asking for clemency for every Nigerian who is in a foreign jail. Exactly. Do as I say and as I do. That's it. That's the truth. That's what he's saying. You preach one thing and you do the other. So if you know this thing is correct, this is a lesson. If you know this thing is correct, why don't you do it? Why do you feel that that rule applies just to a certain group of people and not to you, the rule maker? Yes, I pity the daughter. The mother is going to spend, I think it's 4 years and some months. The husband is 9 years and some months. And round models, Danny Auntie, welcome. Thank you so much for joining. And then the doctor is spending 10 years. Now, my question is, I'm wondering why the doctor has a higher sentence, though. I don't understand why the doctor has a higher sentence compared to Ekweremadu. And I know he would try to bribe the hospital officials to get the kidney removed. But why would he get a longer sentence compared to this? And mind you guys, in the UK, if you have good character in jail and you're doing everything, you could end up spending just half your jail time. Unlike in the States, I hear if you're jailed for 10 years, you will do the 10 years. But in the UK, you can literally... Hello, Auntie. Oh, yes, Auntie. You're on... Yes, go on, Auntie. Okay.
Hi, everybody.
Welcome, Auntie.
Yeah, but I just asked a question. He said, you wonder why the doctor have a high sentence more than the parents.
Yeah.
Yes, it's because the doctor was the one who went and negotiated with the guy.
Okay.
Ekweremadu and the wife don't know the guy.
Okay.
They live here. So the person who negotiates everything is that doctor. So I think that's where he got the high sentence. Yes, and he came. The thing just came out very, very sad. I feel, honestly,
it's a sad situation. Very, very sad, Auntie.
This is our parents. This way children have to respect their parents. This is how far they can go. Look where they have landed themselves.
Honestly, just to protect their kids, to save. Yeah.
Yes. The guy was on BBC News. I don't know if you see where
I've seen it. Yeah, I need to play it now. I'm going to play it shortly.
Please.
Yeah.
It's very, very good for you to play.
Yes, I'll play.
And that guy is just used an advantage. He knows everything from Nigeria. Now everybody's looking for their way. But
yeah.
I feel so bad for the guy as well.
Medical knowledge. You're going, Auntie.
Yes, I feel so bad for the guy to drop these people in this situation. If you don't want to do it, you're already in England, you could have just go.
Yeah.
You drop them in this problem.
Very bad.
What they do is not nice. It's something that people have been giving kidney anyway. It's not something like they want to kill. No. You already accept in Nigeria. If you reach here, then somebody have brainwashed you like, run or put them to trouble. Please, if it happens to anybody, we'll never know. Please, just go. Don't put them in this problem. You're already in England. Okay, now, let us say, the English government, they might take the guy, give him document and so on. So you'll be sleeping while the people are in jail. Okay. Please, come on.
Thank you, Auntie.
We should be real. That's all my contribution.
Thank you so much, Auntie. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Ivan Lee, welcome, Mama. I see you. Prince, medical knowledge. I always know you will come out for topics like this. Thank you so much for coming, darling. I want to read Ivan Lee and medical knowledge comments, and also Rosette. Medical knowledge says, I wish Africa could invest in good health infrastructure, which will in turn attract a lot of African brilliant physicians to return home to give back to their communities. Absolutely. Mom of two boys says, Bella, in the States, you are applied time for good behavior. Okay. Rosette Fontaine, they could have gone online and plead for potential donors. Yeah. The mother says, money na devil for real. Money clouds our judgment, and it certainly did in the case of this MD. Yeah, Ivan Lee says, Bella, the UK judicial system is half your sentence. As I am considered, as I am, as is, what is that? As considered a day and night another day. Character reference is required for all criminals before sentencing. Okay. Ivan Lee has a wealth of knowledge. Yes, please, person. Just it was one kidney. It was one kidney. The Dollars Vlog. Welcome, darling sis. You'll be missing Mama G, my beautiful Muma. Welcome, darling. Thank you so much for joining. So, I want to play the interview that the daughter gave after the parent sentencing. Okay, let's listen to what the daughter had to say after her parents received their sentencing. Please like the video.
So that is my main focus, trying to help specifically people with me and my brother and my sister were at home. And the doorbell rings.
Welcome, darling. My much respect, always.
They tell me this is, what they arrested me for. My first reaction was shock. It was difficult, especially seeing, not even just for me, because if it was a situation where it was just me.
This is a daughter, Ekweremadu's daughter, talking. The one who needs the kidney, basically.
I think it would have been easier to handle, but seeing my parents in that situation as well was a lot.
What are your thoughts on your parents' conviction?
It's sad. It's been really hard to really wrap my head around it.
Do you understand the conviction and why they were found guilty?
I understand the conviction. Personally, I disagree with it. However, that's from a very biased perspective as their daughter, and I would obviously always back my parent. However, the law has taken its course, and we just have to now move forward as a family. Apart from the case and the trial, I'm also having dialysis.
What's the name of the condition that you have?
Okay, it's called nephrotic syndrome, FSGS. Basically, my kidneys are like small and they have like loads of big holes in it. Either I stay on dialysis.
Come and gist with the PPJ, Mama.
Was it not possible to get a donor from within your family?
I had the APOL1 gene. So to us, that kind of meant that,
medical knowledge, Ivan Lee, all the health professionals here, can you please tell us what this means? Please. I don't understand. This part I didn't understand.
The APOL1 gene.
She has the APO1G. APO1G. That's why they can't use a family member. That I don't understand.
To us, that kind of meant that, kind of excluded the family, especially on my dad's side.
Ivan Lee says, this might not be popular opinion, but I feel Ekweremadu was not in full knowledge of the procedure as he relied on the knowledge of the doctor for a smooth operation. I agree with you on that, Ivan Lee. Yes, it's not popular opinion, but I feel that's what I mean. That guy played them. The young guy played this family. Honestly, I believe so. So I'm with you on that, Ivan Lee. My chocolate beauty says, the funny bit is the parents thought none of their family members were risking their lives to provide a kidney, but found the boy's life worthless. I don't feel they found the boys. I wouldn't say that though, chocolate beauty. I don't know if I feel like they wanted to treat the guy as worthless guy. I just feel like that guy was told, he was made to understand the deal, and he took it. He's an adult. And it's this insatiable quest for money. That insatiable quest for money that put the guy in this situation. He wanted quick money. So he's just as guilty as these people.
Because they have quite a history of kidney conditions. In August of 2021,
When obviously I found out that it was a possibility that would need a transplant, that's when we kind of reached out to people.
How involved were you in finding a donor, in particular this young man?
I wasn't involved at all. It was mostly my family that handled everything to do with my medical side.
Were you aware that your parents were trying to bring someone from Nigeria to the UK?
I mean, I was aware that someone did come forward. I had just come over to the UK, I believe, with my uncle. My mom and I wanted to thank him for that, and the picture was basically for memories.
It was mentioned in court that this man was portrayed as your cousin. Did you know that? Did you know that was the case?
Yeah. I mean, I can't answer that.
Were you aware that's the narrative?
The lawyer is telling her not to answer it.
To an extent, but not really. I didn't really know anything leading up to it. I don't feel anything towards him.
Oh God.
I, wish him all the best. And that's really it.
There were some texts between you and your parents, and they offered a couple of people, or they showed you a couple of people who could be donors. Was that not some sort of involvement from your side?
I wouldn't say it's an involvement. They just wanted me to see the progress that they had made.
Have you been able to find someone else?
Well, shortly after that, I had put out an appeal, and a lot of people came up, but we weren't really able to do anything with that as of now, because
medical knowledge says it seems she may have some type of genetic defect that led to the chronic disease. Okay. Nephrotic syndrome means she is losing a lot of protein from the kidneys. Oh God.
Still on dialysis. Hopefully, I would be able to, get the transplant soon. But as you know, our family is still in the middle of a trial. I would like to also use this opportunity to apologize to them for the way everything has played out.
You've been seeing them, visiting them in jail all this time.
Oh,
where are their heads at? What are they kind of thinking about the whole situation?
They're quite calm, surprisingly. Yeah.
Do they feel remorse?
I can't really speak on what they are feeling. This is just from an outside perspective, seeing them, and they're okay.
Relax, welcome.
Neutral.
What's sort of been your lesson from all this?
Life is just so dynamic. Like one day you're in your house, chilling. The next day, your whole life is turned upside down. So that is my main focus. Try and help specifically people with kidney conditions, just to show that they don't need to be scared. Obviously, there's the support of my siblings and obviously my parents. Siblings
well. My love, welcome.
I don't think it would ever be
Healthy lifestyle with Ia. Welcome, Danny Cs.
I feel guilty because I feel like all this has happened because of me.
Okay. That's so sad. When you look at this girl, I feel I'm heartbroken for her because it's like she's lost in every angle. She's losing her parents, some sort, and the uncertainty of her well-being, because it's almost like going back to square one. So I can imagine her dealing with her health issues. She's very strong. The interview she gave, she's a tough young lady. She has to deal with her health issues, and now she has to also deal with her parents, both parents being in jail. You don't want to wish this on any of your worst enemies. Okay. I just pray that somehow she'll be able to get the medical attention that she needs. That a donor, I'm hoping that this case will probably touch the heart of so many people. There are good people out there who are willing to help cases like this. I hope that with this news or this situation going out in the public, more people will come forward to be tested. to help, you know, save this girl's life, because she has to be on dialysis for the rest of her life unless a kidney transplant is done. So I really hope that this gets sorted for her. But this is a lesson to everybody. You cannot beat the law. You have to do things the right way. Shortcuts are never the best, whatever you do. Okay, shortcuts are never the best. Right, let's get to the next topic. Our next topic, still in line, because we can actually link the next topic I'm going to talk about with what is happening, especially when it comes to both parties. The law of karma. The law of karma. Okay. I asked the question right from the start, if the fact that, although it was a joke, that the coronation fell on Meghan's son's birthday, if it was karma or just a coincidence. And likewise, if this guy who had the dealing with the Ekweremadus, if he was aware of everything but has decided to nail this family, he is certainly going to be served in his he's going to be served a rightful dose of his own medicine. Okay. And also, of course, if the Ekweremadus knew that they were about to put someone's life at stake without any consideration, they will be served in their own dose as well. So we can apply this in every situation that's happening to us in our community, with our friends, in our relationship at work, with our own personal lives. The rule of karma. The rule of karma. Karma is a universal law. As we all know, we talk about it. Oh, she will get her karma. Oh, they will get their karma. Karma will get them. Karma will bite them in the butt. Karma never misses its target. All these things. But let's sit and reflect and think about it and see how we can prevent this same karma from affecting us in a bad way, and how we can invite it to affect us in a good way. So, in essence, karma is all about cause and effect. Cause and effect. What you do and what you gain from, or get out from what you've done. What you reap basically is basically what you reap is what you've sown. And many a times, what tends to happen is that people associate karma with bad luck or ill omen all the time. When people hear karma, because we use it a lot in the negative light of things. And every time people talk about karma, people always feel it has to do with everything negative, everything bad, everything dark. But no, karma is both ways. Karma can be good and karma can be bad. Okay, because remember I said it's all about cause and effect. What you sow, you're going to reap. Okay, and what you've reaped is literally what you sowed. So if you sow good seeds, you're going to reap good fruits. And if you sow bad seeds, you are going to reap bad fruit. Okay? And with karma, what I understand about it is that we cannot escape it. You cannot hide from it. And that's why most of the times people do things and feel like they can get away with it. But with the law of karma, it will always come back to bite you. It will always come back to bite you because it's what you invited. It's literally what you've invited into your life. And this applies a lot in our community with what is happening today. With a lot. All right, I John Mash Fire, darling sis. Thank you so much. Thank you for taking the time to join us, actually. In this community, we can apply this karma topic with what is happening among us in our community. We can apply it right now. Because some of the things that we feel like we are doing it in hiding, some of the things that we feel like we're doing and nobody knows about it and nobody will ever find out about it, even if those things don't get exposed today, they will be exposed tomorrow. And even if they never get exposed, you will pay the price of your actions. You will definitely reap from where you sowed. We see it every day. We see it every day. It's very simple. If you go around and you're planting evil seeds in the minds and hearts of people, you know, the law, the will of karma is literally going to hit you in a very negative way. And the sad thing is, very often when karma hits people, right, the effects at times, most beautiful, welcome, darling, how are you? The effects most at times outweighs the cause. You know, for example, let me use an example. I like talking. Catalina, 1, 2, 3, welcome, darling. I see you. I always like speaking with example. Let me give an example of where karma can really bite you in the butt. Good and bad karma. You're walking, going around your shopping center, and you come across a homeless person who is hungry, has not eaten, and this person is actually begging for food, begging for money to buy food or buy something to eat. You have your last spare change with you. You have your last spare change with you, and you're hesitant, but then you turn around, you say, you know what, this person needs this more than I do now. You give that spare change to this person to get food, right? You have sowed a good seed, and nature will definitely reward you for that goodness that you've done. It may not be immediately. You may have given £1 to that homeless person, and you're going home thinking, what am I going to do? Alisa Johnson, welcome, Mama, I see you. You're going to think, how am I going to survive? You don't know. Suddenly somebody somewhere, maybe somebody was owing you money. This person calls you and say, I'm sending you this money. And it doesn't even ring a bell in your mind that perhaps that's because you've just sowed a good seed. And even if it doesn't happen immediately, trust me, along the line, you will get back in 100-fold more than what you gave that homeless person. But because it was a good deed you did without even thinking, you don't remember it, but the wheel of karma has turned around and it's come back to reward you for that kindness. Yes, there is a God, but then the universal law still stands. It still stands. Likewise, in a bad way, if you are walking through that same shopping center and you're walking behind somebody, and this person accidentally drops their wallet. You see this wallet drop. Instead of picking this wallet and running up to this person to say you've dropped your wallet, you pick the wallet, open it up. Oh my God, there's cash in it. I'm going to take it home. I need this money now. I'm going to take it home. You take that monies, and perhaps that's the money somebody was probably taking to go and pay their son's school fee, their daughter's school fees, or clear their debts. You've taken that money from that person. You've hurt that person. You've made that person miserable. That person is going to go through a tough time while you're there enjoying and thinking, oh, the heavens have blessed me. The wallet dropped in front of me. Why did this wallet decide to drop in front of me and not, in front of any other person walking the streets? You think, oh my God, the ancestors have blessed you. But then you're living your life. You're living your life, going by your daily activities. And then when you need money the most and you feel like something is about to happen, something great, a breakthrough is about to come, and that breakthrough is ripped away from you, it's taken away from you, and you're crying and you say life hates you, life is working against you, everything is against you, but you forget that the pain you caused somebody a while ago by keeping the wallet, their son's school fees, their Njangi money, their loan they're going to repay, is exactly coming back to you. You're being given that same pain to feel how that person felt. That's just how karma works. We see on social media nowadays, even in our communities where we live. Mom of two boys say something. Mom of two boys says, the mother says, yes, tomorrow will take care of itself depending on what we do today. Thank you. Mom of two boys says, Bella, I gave a homeless veteran $5 and someone paid forward my groceries for $150. There you go. That's a typical example of what I mean by the effects always triple the cause when it comes to this universal law of karma. That's a typical example. Mom of two boys gave away $5 and she gained $145. The wheel of karma, the good wheel of karma was spinning and spinning and stop on her and return her that same favor in threefold. That's what I'm talking about. It's no coincidence. It's no coincidence. What did Ivan Lee say? Okay, there's something else. The comment section, sometimes I need to forget about it. We see a lot of people living miserable lives. We see a lot of people living frustrated lives. On social media, we see a lot of bitterness, hatred, jealousy, anger, backbiting, camouflaging. Hurt people want to hurt people. Because I live a miserable life, I have to make you miserable. And these people are miserable and they blame it on others. They blame their misery on others. But I want to remind everybody watching me, including myself, that sometimes when we are constantly getting negative things happening to us, when we are constantly feeling miserable about our lives, the things that are happening in our lives, we are not happy with them. Everything is going, south. We keep blaming it on others. Have we, for one moment, stopped to think that what is my contribution to what I'm experiencing today? How much am I involved in what I'm experiencing today? See, the good thing about the law of karma is we have control over it. You have control over the karma wheel. Life sometimes is very unfair. And sometimes it's very unfair from the way we look at things. From the way we look at things. With the law of karma, you have control over it. If you in life, support picking says, we focus on the negatives and you're always looking at how sad your life is, how your struggles are happening day in, day out, all you're going to receive in life is struggles, frustration, failures. Struggle, frustration, failures. That's the simple truth. Because despite the unfairness in life, it's a lesson. Every challenge in life is a lesson. Life is a lesson and a blessing. It took me a while to understand that. Some people struggle to see the glass half full. People always see the glass half empty. And that's the difference. It's the same thing with the rule of karma. It's how you feed the vibration that you give to the universe. Is how you see things. The information you want to feed your soul and body with. If you have that mentality that all your life is about struggle. Oh, I have to suffer to make ends meet. Oh, I have to till the soil. Oh, I can never be successful. Oh, somebody has to come to help me from somewhere for me to get out of this darkness. All you're going to see is blockage, blockage, blockage. It took me a while. one of my best friends, who's like a sister to me, she's not here. If she was here, she'll probably attest to it. It took me a while. I was one of those persons. I was always looking at life as half glass empty. Everything is like, why me? Everything is like, why me? Why am I so unfortunate? Why am I so unfortunate? Hottest vibe, welcome, darling. Thank you so much for joining us again. 71 Cowboys, welcome. Thank you for joining. Please, as you come in, like and share the video. I always pick or look for the negative things in everything that happened in my life. But a situation happened at one point in my life when I saw, it's almost like I had that aha moment. And I said to myself, no, hold on a minute. What is the lesson to be learned from this? What is a positive lesson I can take from this incident that has happened, this tragic incident that has happened in my life? What is a positive message I can take? And how can I make that positive message bigger to have a greater impact in the way I see and feel about the circumstances I was experiencing? Hottest vibes say hottest vibes say you cannot plant corn. You cannot plant corn and you expect to harvest sweet yams. Exactly. Shiri's Kitchen, my darling big sis, welcome. I see you. Thank you so much for joining. Of course, you cannot plant. Please like the video as you come in, like the video and share the video. You can't. You reap what you sow. You reap what you sow. If you go out there to con somebody, somebody's going to con you 10 times. If you go out there to bless somebody, somebody's going to bless you 10 times. If you come online and you're a vlogger and you have a fellow vlogger and you try to sabotage this person, smear them and make them lose their brand deals because you feel like you can then go back, use the back door and try to get the brand deal from this person, trust me, even if you got that brand deal, okay, you're going to lose something bigger down the lane. That's just a simple truth. That's just a simple truth. You can blackmail people for all you want. Take monies from people. Threaten them. Say, I'm going to bring your story. I'm going to disgrace your whole generation. I'm going to, scatter your whole life on social media and frighten these persons. And they come forward and give you money. That same blackmail money, it does not matter how much you invest. You will not reap the real benefits of that money. That's just how life works. That's just how karma comes to people, because that money was gotten through pain. That money was gotten through pain. The blackmail money was gotten through pain. You can't come all the time to destroy people with your tongue and expect to have happiness. You can't come all the time to go around painting your friends and family members black and expect people to exalt you. It doesn't work like that, because karma will certainly visit you. And like I also say, the good thing about the karma is we have total control over it. You have total control. You can change your narrative. You can change your life's narrative if you want it to be so. If you speak on good, you're going to receive good things. If you speak evil, you get evil things or bad things happening to you. So you can't blame it on people. You can't blame it. It's like somebody, you're poor. You are in abject poverty. And you just sit there and do nothing about it. And you blame the government. You blame your family. You blame your auntie. You say, oh, the family has cursed you. No. Whereas you are calling on negative wills to come towards you. You don't want to do anything. You don't want to think about how you can just come out of that situation. You don't want to go and till and toy to make something better out of yourself. It's always somebody's fault. It's not your fault. The ill fortune you're getting is because you've decided to think negatively about everything that's happening in your life. Everything. And that's why sometimes I say, with this voice recording that we get a lot on social media, if somebody records you and they twist the narrative of the recording, and you haven't got any recording of this person or the real recording, don't cry. Do not cry. You sit there and pray and wait for the day when everything will be brought to light, because it sure will come to light. Thank you, Auntie Rosemary. Thank you so much, Auntie. It sure will come to light. That's just how the wheel of karma comes. When it will happen, nobody knows, but it will definitely happen. And people will say, oh, but then why is it that we say God will forgive somebody? God forgives us. Why should we still pay the price of our sins? We will pay the price of our sin because this is just the law of nature. We cannot escape the law of nature. It's the same like somebody who will go and terminate another person, and this person is convicted and given life imprisonment, or worse still, put in, to a terminate role. I don't want to use the word, when they want to end your life, they put you there. Of course, this person can ask for forgiveness from God, and God Almighty will forgive this person. But that does not mean he will escape punishment. I don't know if I'm making any sense. That does not mean he will escape. He or she will escape punishment. Okay, that's the difference between the law of karma and divine retribution. That's the difference. Hottest Vibe says there are times we do things to help and it pays off years later. Yes, in the same way, sins of our fathers usually affect their children. I prefer the father to pay for their mischief, not the kids. I support that as well. So maybe some people think, oh, I can go and destroy. I can go and destroy Hottest Vibes. I can go and destroy Support Picking. I can do whatever I want to do now. Anything I like to do, I can do it. I can bring you down. I can lie against you, bear false witness, defame your character. And then I come forward and I say, I'm sorry, I apologize. Please forgive me and take me. Yes, you can be forgiven, but the law of nature must take its course. It can happen in the sense that you will lack loyalty. You will struggle to find people who will be there for you 100% to back you till thy kingdom come. Or whenever you will need somebody in life, when you need somebody the most, because you've been betraying all your friends around you, you won't have anybody. Just when you think you have them, they will all disappear. And you wonder why? Because remember, some years ago, you went ahead and defamed your friends and defamed other innocent people. It's coming back to bite you. I want to do this show so people can think carefully. People need to think carefully. The actions that we do today, be it lighting your camera, be it commenting, how is that going to affect you in the future? What seeds are you planting? Are you planting a positive seed or are you planting a negative seed? Catalina, thank you, darling. Are you planting a positive seed or are you planting a negative seed? Because whatever seed you plant, it's going to come back for you to harvest it. So let's think positive. Let's emit positivity. Let's do good. Show kindness. Speak out good words about people. Even when you realize that you're about to do something negative, stop and think. Because even if no one can see what you're doing, the will or the law of nature is definitely watching you. The mother says, had a paternal uncle who did the most ridiculous and wicked things. He was so old and sick, begged for death, died twice, came back to life, confessed, and finally died for the third time. Karma. Jesus Christ. Woo. My God. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. I have been in several situations where someone helped me out because of the help my father offered 15 years ago. That's what we say. The will has come to bless you because your father doesn't need that help from that person, that specific help. Okay. And so it's passed on. It's been transferred to the daughter or son, whoever that's is under the profile. I don't know. I always think people are I always think people are women. I always think. So for people who sit and they're feeling like, oh, I'm poor, I'm struggling. If you have like Minister Mrs. Bridget Benjamin always say a poverty-stricken mentality, you're going to remain poor for the rest of your life. Do something. Do something about it. Think positive. Embark on positive actions. Because if you keep doing the same thing, sitting in the same position, on the same position and doing nothing, you're not going to have a different outcome. You will not receive a different outcome. That's just a simple truth. If you have to come out of your poverty mentality, you have to go look for work. Shona, you're welcome, darling. I see you. Go look for work. And when I say work, it can be anything that pays you money. You know, it doesn't have to be hundreds of francs CFA. Something to start off with. Just something to change your situation. Just something to change your situation. I remember my own situation. What happened to me? I used to think this, my experience. I always think about it every single time. And I'm thinking, this must be due to the goodness I'd done to somebody that it came back to me. I remember when I was applying for my visa to come to the UK. This is my own story. When I was applying to come to the UK, I did it the first time. It failed. Okay. I did it again the second time. That failed again. And I said, you know what? I'm done. I don't want to think about traveling again. I just want to make something out of my life in Cameroon. Let me hustle and build myself. Like I told you guys on the last show, I was going about hustling, doing my own business, selling Nestle, working for my classmate, doing everything. So one day while I was working for this classmate, this day I think I was at the gate of ENS Bambili. Was it ENS or yes, was it? Yes, if it's not ENS, then it's University of Bamenda. Was it then one of these ENS or one of these higher institutions? I was standing at the gate selling hot sun, burning, scorching hot sun. I was there selling pens, diaries, laptop bags, different things to the students. They were there. There was a crowd. You know, I was already in pain. I was feeling sad. I thought life was tough. And suddenly, my phone rang. This was like months after my application. I'd given my application and it was declined. Yeah, I was declined. It was refused. My visa was refused. My visa application was refused. So then my phone rings. It's a strange number, a private number. And I'm thinking, private number, maybe it's one of my family members from the diaspora. I picked up the call, hello. And they go, is that Mrs. So-and-so and so? And I'm like, speaking. And they say, this is the British High Commission in Yaoundé. You made an application on so-and-so time. Kamejis, the Camino, welcome, Danny. You made an application so-and-so time, and your visa was application was turned down. We have, reviewed your situation, and we are happy to grant you entry into the UK. This was months. I'd forgotten about it. I'd forgotten about going abroad. I'd forgotten about the application. I'd cried and forgotten about everything. And I received this phone call. And they asked me to bring my passport the following week to get a visa. I asked myself, what good have I done to deserve such blessing, such kindness? I asked myself that. I couldn't believe. I thought it was a scam. I froze. Yes, the mother. I froze for once. When I got home, I bleeped my sister. I was in pain. I will bleep for them to call us. I bleeped my sister here. And I said, I got this strange call, and this is what they've said to me. And she told me, yeah, you go down and ask and see. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. So I went down there. I went to Yaoundé. They actually told me when to come. So I went there, stopped at the gate and explained my situation. And I looked there. Yes, my name is on the appointment list. I walked in there, bam, passport stamped and given to me. I was like, what? Am I dreaming? So there are things that sometimes things happen to us in life and we begin to wonder, why is this goodness happening to us? Perhaps it's just the good seeds that we may have sowed without knowing, and it's coming back to bless us. I'm telling you guys, this is a story I will never forget. This is one story I will never forget. Honestly, don't even ask me why. They didn't give me a reason, no reason. I went in there, they didn't ask me any question. All they wanted was my passport, and the visa was stamped, and my passport was given to me. I couldn't believe my eyes. Exactly, Shonayok. It can only be God and the mother. Yeah, honestly. So that's what I always say to people, think positive, because regardless of the circumstance that I found myself in also, I was going around scourging sun, selling, feeling sorry, feeling like, oh my God, it's hard. Some of my friends have made it already. I'm still struggling. But I knew deep down within me that I will succeed. Somehow I'm going to succeed. I knew deep down within me that I will not be a failure. Deep down within me, you have to think about it. You have to say it and you have to believe it. Okay? It's okay to have a conviction, but you need to believe in it and pray for it. Believe in it and pray for it, and it will definitely happen. It would definitely happen. Positive thinking, positive mindset brings back positive emotion and positive effects. Negative mindset, negative emotions, rocks your vibration, and in return feeds your body and soul with negativity as well, or negative consequences. G-Unit debunking. Welcome, darling sis. I see you. So let's be mindful with the things we do. Be truthful to ourselves. Be mindful and be truthful to ourselves. Do unto others what you want them to do unto you. Because you cannot, like Hottest Vibe said, plant cocoyams and expect to harvest corn. That will not happen. If you show people kindness, it does not matter if those people don't show you kindness. If you give kindness to people and they don't return that favor, don't cry. Don't feel like you have lost. No. Your reward does not come from that same person. Your reward, if you ask many people, somebody just wrote that somebody blessed them. Somebody blessed them because their father did a good deed to this person. If you ask most people who have been blessed, their blessings have not come from people that they have personally blessed or that they actually personally know these people. Oh, my darling sis Kayla, welcome sis. I see you. Thank you so much for joining. If you ask many people, most people who have received blessings from strangers, they don't know these people. They don't know these people, but these people have blessed them. Most of your blessing will come from the people you don't know. So when you do good to somebody and they pay you back with bad or evil, don't cry. It hurts, but don't regret it. Don't regret the goodness and love you showered on those people. Don't regret it, because what you have given out is what nature, universe will reward you with. Not necessarily from that person, from other people. Imagine the world is full of millions, hundreds of millions of people. Someone somewhere will help you. There are people who have traveled abroad and they have been sponsored by even people they don't know. The people who have gone to school, graduated, and they have been sponsored by even people they don't know. Some of those people have come back to thank their donors or their sponsors. Thank you, Auntie Titi. And some of those people have gone on not to thank them. But do you feel the person or the sponsor is not going to reap what they sow? No, they will get the benefit. Or if they don't get that benefit, their generation are going to benefit from their good seed that they sowed. So never regret. Never regret doing good even to your enemy, because that goodness or the reward is not going to come from that same person. Divine favor, welcome, darling. I see you. Oh my God, Bella, my blessing always comes from strangers, but my mom was always helping strangers. You see? Yeah. Yes, divine favor. That's so true. That's so true. Let me tell you guys another personal story of mine. Oh my God. Let's learn to do good, eh? Let's learn to show kindness. It does not matter how much you give somebody. Like I said, with the law of karma, I would have loved to call, but I'm at work right now. So much wisdom, Bella. I'm true testimonies that, oh, I wish you could call. And Jinkendon, oh dear. Let me tell another personal story of mine. Do good. Do good, people. Honestly, do good. The co-host is waking up now. Just a moment, guys. Please like the video as you come in. I'm just going to take the co-host and put her to settle, and then we'll round up the show. I'll tell you guys my next experience, my testimony about this, and then we will round up. Just a minute, guys. Let me settle the co-host. I'll bring her out. Put her to relax. Hi, Baba. Hello. Hi. Hi. Wakey, wakey. You have a good nap? Want some juice? You want some juice? You want some juice? You see if I give you some juice. Yes, my love. I know. I know. You see if I give you some juice, okay? You want juice or you want milk? You want juice or you want milk? Juice? Mommy, we're ready to juice. You want milk? You want milk? It's okay. juice, okay? You eat some apple? I'll give you apple. It's okay. I'll give you apple. Mommy, give apple. Sorry, guys. Just 1 minute. Let me settle her. The joys of motherhood. The joys of motherhood. There you are, my love. Eat your apple. Yummy, yummy. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Oopsie daisy. I'll give you a popcorn, okay? I'll give you a popcorn. It's okay. It's okay. Let me get you some popcorn, okay? Sorry, guys. 1 minute. Oh, dear. Want some popcorn? Villa Mama TV, welcome, darling sis. I see you. Right. Thank you, guys. Apologies for that. The co-host was having a nap, so she woke up. Let's see, I had to attend to her. Shona York said, recently I went grocery shopping, went to pay for my groceries, and unfortunately, I couldn't find my wallet. And the lady next to me opted to foot my bills. This happened 2 times within last week. Oh my goodness. There you go. There you go. 2 times in 1 week. Shona York, speak the truth. Tell the truth, Shona York. Huh? Is that deliberate or not? I'm just joking. I'm just joking. That's what I mean. And that's because you have probably helped people who have been in a difficult situation as well, and without you even knowing. And it's coming back. The wheel of karma is paying you in good fortune, with good fortune. That's just the honest truth. That's just the honest truth. That's fine. so Millionaire Mindset, welcome, darling. I see you. Yes, sure that you're a very smart guy. Very smart guy. He thought, okay, let me target now. I'm just targeting. I'm doing my shopping. Sean, this is you. I just picture you, Sean, in the supermarket with your trolley, just scanning the customers and weighing the different customers. I'm thinking, who has got a heavy pocket? Let me see. All right, I'll queue behind this person. No, I'll queue in front of. I'm just joking, Sean. I'm just joking, please. Oh my God. But that's so nice. These are the kind of stories that these things happen to you and you wonder why. Why me? Why do I deserve this goodness? It's because you have sowed a good seed. You have sowed a good seed and you've even forgotten about it. You sowed a good seed and you've forgotten about it. You know? So my story, before I close the show, this is my story. When I was in PSS Bafood, even though I was a boarder, our house wasn't far from the school. So many a times when we were given exits, you know, when we were given outings to go out on Saturdays, I would walk with my friends. Literally, we would trek, the ones that were going up to town, to Bamenda. And they knew we lived just around the corner. So they would come with me, we would walk, we'd trek, we get to my house. My mom would prepare it. If it's corn and beans stew or corn chop, as they call it, she would prepare it. It was sweet yam season. She would do sweet yams. She would put them in little wrapper or plastic bags and give them to my friends. She would give them 500 francs or 1,000 francs each to pay their transport, even though they had the transport. Bella baby sis, I just call. Oh my God, I missed the call. Let me call back. Oh my God. Let me call back, big sis. Sorry. Hello, Big Sis. Yes, Big Sis.
Yes.
Welcome.
I just call you for yes. I just want to give my short story about karma.
Yes.
The halftime or the show is closing.
Yes, go on, Big Sis.
Oh, okay. Okay, I greet everybody. So this is my story. Years ago, my dad used to be a principal, right, in one of the schools over there. I'm not going to call it. That was long time.
Don't even call it. They'll fish you out.
Yes. So you know how back home they send kids away for school fees.
Yes.
So this young guy was in Form 2. Either Form 1, Form 2. So they send him away. So my dad saw him. My dad said, "Where you go?" He said, "Oh, they drove me for school fees." So my dad said, "Go back to class." I mean, this was a private school in those days. I'm talking about the 70s. So my 60s or late 60s, early 70s. So my dad said, "Go back to school." At that time, he too was a young guy.
Yeah.
"Go back, I'll pay your school fees." So my dad paid his school fees. Fast forward, my dad died, when I was like 6 years old and all that. So my mom, a single mom, struggling.
Yeah.
So guess what? We became neighbors to this guy. We became neighbors. So this guy, now he's a grown-up man with his own kids. He saw us. He saw my mom. He said, "What?"
Oh,
he
God.
calls my mom there. He said, "You say you are married to this guy." Then he started telling the story. Growing up, we had no dad, no male. Become like,
yes. Oh, wow.
the wife, like I'm telling you, today they are our family.
What?
You know what? Where I am today in the diaspora, right?
Yes.
Because of him.
Jesus Christ.
He made my document. He said, "No, my dad was so kind to."
That's sending shivers down my skin.
He made my document.
Wow.
Yes, he made my documents, right, with my mom. Took me right to the embassy. Got my visa. Even when I was traveling, he was at that Douala airport.
Big Sis and a friend.
I'm not the only one here. My mom is here. My siblings are here.
Oh my God.
He himself are here.
Jesus.
Because of the education, my dad, because if he dropped school,
oh my God.
Been educated. Because the family could not afford school fees. Guess what? His own kids are educated. They are also here.
Wow.
They are the wife, I call the wife mom. We are
Jesus.
so close that the conversation we have, me and the wife we have, sometimes she cannot even have that conversation with the kids. So that's why I said, karma. If my dad will just say, "They go back home." Guess what? You never know. You sow a seed. This law of karma. People, you don't know your generation. You don't know what will happen to you. It's not just about you.
Yes.
It's you and your generation.
Yes.
Because of that little kind gesture my dad did.
My God.
I'm here today.
Hi.
I'm here today. I'm married.
Victory upon victory, the mother, because Jesus.
When he was doing that kind gesture, he never thought that something was going to happen to his family.
Oh my God.
He was just doing that.
Wow.
That I'm helping a poor child. So you see, even when I say when you treat people's kids too, be careful when they come stay with you because you don't know who will rescue you tomorrow.
Hey.
You don't know.
You see, Big Sis, what I mentioned that when that
somebody coming on my line. So
oh my God.
Yeah, so you don't know who will rescue you tomorrow. You don't know. My mom always say, you don't know who will bury you tomorrow. You have to be careful.
My
so
God.
This law of karma, we have to be careful. It doesn't affect us. It will affect you and your generation. If you cause pain to somebody, be very careful. So that's why I said, this is my experience. Even when you never forget about it.
My
Do
God.
good to people.
My
when
God.
Good will come back to you.
Thank you so much, Big Sis.
It's just a matter of time.
Jesus.
Yeah. So let me not take it the time up. I just say
thank you so much.
My testimony.
Thank you so much. It means a lot. Thank you so much.
Okay, Bella.
Thank you, Big Sis.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Okay, baby.
Bye. Wow. Wow. Now you guys can attest to the fact when I mentioned that when it comes to karma, the law of karma, good or bad, the effects always triple, or double or triple or quadruple the cause. This is my Big Sis sharing her experience, her story. her father sowed one good seed. From that one good seed has come multiple good seeds. This guy brought her to the States. She has in turn brought her younger ones and her mother. How many people are we talking now? Her father sowed a good seed by paying the fees, meaning that guy could finish his education and be able to help sponsor, secure a job and sponsor his own kids. What are we talking about? These are just simple things to understand. And if we start understanding these things I'm talking about here today in our community, this community, especially our YouTube community, a lot of things will change. Because at times when I want to do things, even in anger, when I'm vexed, I have to hold myself. Apart from the fact that I have a reputation to protect and people will look up to me, I also remember how is that going to affect my life and the life of my immediate generation. Hey, this is so serious. If we think about the actions that we do, how that will come to hurt us, trust me, a lot of us will adjust. We will make so many adjustments. We will make so many adjustments. Now, let me talk about my story and we round up. Anybody wants to call? If there's any other caller, you can call. We have like just 4 or 6 more minutes. So, like I said, when we were giving outings when I was in secondary school, I would take my friends or my classmates who would walk to my house, we will eat, we will rest, and then they will take off and pay their taxi. At least that would cost them less. And my mom was this kind. And then at one point, okay, you know how when you have a problem with your ID card, you will struggle to get your passport in Cameroon. You know how that situation is like. It's a difficult situation. My mom had an issue with her ID card and she had to come here when I was having the baby. We had to get her to come when I was having the baby. She had to renew her passport. Now she couldn't renew her passport. She couldn't. And I was just talking to one of my friends who happened to be one of the classmates. They used to walk with me, stop by our place and then take off to their final destination. And she said to me, "Don't worry about this. I will handle that for you." I was like, "What?" Because we're already gone to investigate about this situation, how we're going to resolve. And we're calling like hundreds of thousands of pounds to clear the name or whatever, talking all sorts of things. I don't know if anybody has faced this situation on how to, if you have issues with your ID card, on how to get a passport. They were billing us like huge amounts of monies. And this friend said to me, I'll do it. And within 2 days, the passport, my mother's passport was ready. Was ready. And this friend said to me, "Bella, you know what? I remember those days," because she saw how stressed I was. I was almost, I was having the baby. My mom needs to be here. I was so stressed. How was I going to have this baby without my mom here to support me? And she did it. She said to me, "Bella, I did this because when I remember the days we used to walk from PSS and we were going home and your mom would take us in and give us food and pay our taxi fare, I cannot sit and see you stress about this when I know I can do something about it." He started to remember. Welcome, my darling sisters. She said, "I could not sit and watch you go through it." And she did it. And my mom, had the passport and came here. Puff, puff. Welcome, darling. I see you. Thank you, darling. So please, sow good seeds. If you respect your elders, your own younger ones will in turn respect you. If you are disregarding your elders, if you talk down on your seniors, If you are talking down on mothers, be prepared. Be ready. Be prepared. Your own kids will talk down on you. If not, the children of other people will talk down on you, and you can feel the pain. And you can feel the pain. Do unto others. Prince Melvin, welcome, darling bro. Great show today. Thank you so much for coming. Do unto others what you want them to do unto you. My late grandma would hold my hands and stretch them and press my toes and say, the way you're looking after me, may your own children look after you 10 times over. The way you're looking after your mother, may your own children look after you 10 times over. Even without her just saying that, that will happen. Look after your parents so that your own children will look after you. What you give out is what you take. You save good seeds in your bank of life, you're going to get good rewards in your lifetime. Oh yes, Jinkendon, my late grandmother, she did. She always did. Whenever I was going back to school, you know, she would always say nice things on me. She would always nice things on me. She would spit on her fingers. She would touch my legs. She would touch my head. She would always do that, my late grandmother. She loved me so much. Exactly, my chocolate beauty. Please. So I'm begging on everybody. Exactly, mom of two boys. Forgiveness does not mean forgetting. It's the same thing. Divine retribution is totally different from the law of nature. God will forget you. Forgive you. The Almighty will forgive you. But nature will punish you. Nature will punish you for it. Nature will punish you for it. That's just a simple truth. So many people have come to introduce themselves to me that I don't know, because they say my mom helped them so much when they had nothing. That's it. You see? The seeds, the good seed that mom sowed are recognized. And she will bear, and the fruits will bear, and your family or her generation will reap the benefits. That's just a simple truth. Let's keep showing one another love. If you know that what you're giving out there, the vibration you're sending out there is not a good one, put a hold on it. Because if you don't, that same vibration is going to come back to destroy you. If you're watching me today and you're hearing me, you must do something different. You must do something different, especially when you're doing it consciously, deliberately, and you understand that what you're doing is wrong. You can only get away for so long, but the wheel will turn around, and when it's your turn, it's going to hit you right there. It never misses its target, eh? It doesn't. So let's keep going out there, preaching good, talking good, sharing goodness, think good, everything. Put out a positive message and a positive energy, because that's just what is going to come back to us. So thank you to every single person for sticking around, for watching, for contributing. I thank you all so much. It's been a fantastic show as always. I couldn't ask for a better audience. Thank you all. I hope we all have learned one or two things today. I hope somebody has been inspired today by what we have shared on this platform. And whenever you are inspired, please, US Debunker, you're welcome, darling. Whenever you're inspired, please go ahead and share that inspiration with somebody. Oh, so Pop Pikin, it's okay, darling sis. Go ahead and share your inspiration. Make that impact spread across the board. When you get something good, don't just keep it to yourself. Okay, share it with somebody so someone else can also benefit from it. So if you're watching me and you haven't subscribed, kindly do me a favor and tap on that subscribe button. And if you feel this channel can benefit somebody, please share it. Share it to someone. Help somebody. We are all here to learn. I learn every day. Every time I light my camera and people put comments, people call, people drop messages, I learn a lot. So please, together we can make this channel grow, and together we can make our community a more advanced and progressed community for everybody. Okay, let's keep sowing our own good seeds in our community. So I thank you all so much. I just need to give a shout out to everybody. Oh, Medical Knowledge, thank you so much. Thank you. It's always a delight to have you on the show. You know that, because I know you're one of my silent watchers. Bella, I had a colleague who always made me feel that she was much better than I am. That's so sad. That's so sad, because no human being is better than another person. We are all human beings. Everything they have, you have. They have eyes, you have eyes. They have legs, you have legs. Unless they are, well, they have genitals, you have genitals. But for the fact that you can be male or female, nobody is better off. Even if it's financial, because sometimes people, they say big man, big shit. You know, sometimes these big people go through hell themselves. So don't even bother about that, Kayla. People like that are losers. If anything, they are insecure in themselves, because you don't have to prove yourself to anybody that you're better than them. Thank you, my chocolate beauty. So nice to have you back, darling sis. So I want to thank everybody. I'm going to give a shout out to everybody, and we'll listen to my Siri latest song. Please don't go. Come and share in my culture, please. I want to thank everybody. Auntie Rosemary, my Auntie Dearest, thank you so much for always being so supportive. Principal, thank you. The mother, thank you. Ayobi Song, thank you. Dr. Opo, I thank you. Kayla, thank you so much. Bella, you're very correct. A colleague of mine made me feel uncomfortable because I am the only black in our department, but I was shocked my boss sent her packing. That's what I mean. The karma, wheel of karma came around and beat her straight in the backside. Relax, yeah. Thank you so much. Easter to remember. Oh, my darling sis, love you so much. Thank you, Bella. You want make for pay for shout out. Easter to remember me and you, finger and nail. How can I even not shout? How dare me not? How dare me not? My love, my heart beats. Chocolate Beauty, thank you so much. Jinken Dawn, my sis, you're number one. You're always there. Thank you. The mother, my wisdom sis. Thank you. So Poppy King, Chocolate Beauty, my nana. I always call you my nana. Okay, you're my nana. I don't care about these other names. Prince Mavis Nation, Shireen's Kitchen, my big sis. Thank you so much. Puff Puff, thank you, Rita. Oh, thank you so much. I'm glad you enjoyed the show, darling. Meta Pikin, that's my baby from school. Thank you so much. Thank you, darling. Medical Knowledge, thank you. Thank you so much. US Debunker, thank you so much. Queen Atkins Diamond, thank you. Mom of two boys, my mom of two boys, my sis from another mother. Thank you so much. Divine Favor, thank you. I appreciate you so much for coming. Hottest Vibes, thank you so much for the contribution. Kameji the Chameleon, thank you. Big Sis Zion Fred, thank you so much. On that special note and stuff like that, thank you. Peace Person, my mama for life, heart you so much. Thank you so much. Auntie Titi, thank you so much. Relax Yard Momal, healthy lifestyle with Aya. Thank you, my darling sis. Thank you. I thank you all. G-Unit Debunking, my darling supportive sis. Thank you. Villa Mama TV, thank you. Billionaire Mindset, thank you. I thank you all so much. Brown Mothers, my darling auntie. Sorry, guys. Pardon my voice. I've got a cold. my auntie, thank you so much for always being there. Aja Mash Fire, my most kind-hearted sis. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. So I'll see you all sometime, hopefully on Thursday. We have another interesting show. Okay, we're going to talk about women who are fighting over men. Women who are fighting over men. Should we be fighting over men? Why are we fighting over a man? Are they worth us fighting over them? Or fighting one another over men? That is our topic, our next topic. So you don't want to miss this show. Okay, you don't want to miss this show. So please support me. Yes, indeed. So you don't want to miss the show. So I thank you all so much. I really look forward to having everybody and more on our next show. Thank you guys so much. Let's listen to my sister Siri, please. Please go and listen to this song. Promote my culture. Kamejis with the PPJ. Darling sis, thank you so much. Yes, so okay. Oh, when is that? Probably on Thursdays. Sis Jinken done. Probably on Thursday. Okay, let's go. Please stay and support my sister. Listen to this music. She's done a fantastic masterpiece. I'm so proud of her. Honestly, I'm so proud to be from Bafoot because of my sis, the queen of culture. Bye, big sis. Let's listen to her latest song. Thank you, Jinka Dances. Aya oh, Dieu ne cesse d'aller lui maman kurle masa aya oh, chiba. Dieu ne cesse d'aller masa. Aya oh, exactly of this vibe. Oh, we're having a caller. I'm having a caller. Hello.
I just had to call.
Yes, sis. Thank you.
Bella Fountain.
Yes,
Actually,
sis.
the main reason why I'm calling is to contribute concerning the Mexico road stuff.
Okay.
Not to command my pitching here. As we all know,
Yes.
Cameroon being what it is, plenty people they move out.
Yeah.
Better opportunities. Yeah, the risk is too much. But then I always talk something. I say, most of these people they call it agents. They didn't tell people the real truth.
Why, Papa God?
About this lying. For that girl, their case is really an unfortunate situation.
Can you imagine?
If we go to that level where they shoot them, I never ever hear.
Yes.
And I say yes. They used to throw it for the extra water when they see authorities. They take off.
Jesus.
But for say shoot, I never ever hear of that one.
They shoot them.
Now why they always talk say, yeah. That's what they talk say they shoot them. Now why they never talk say when it comes to this particular place, because normally they cross from Tubo, some place for inside Colombia.
Try.
For one lead them now for the border. For another side, when I still Colombia, they share border now Panama before they start take off now. For the jungle stuff.
Mama, me so how do we reach the jungle? My God.
The main thing for this thing, I say,
oh God.
I believe say those guys are there because throw away those girls, those people that they shoot those girls because first of all, we don't know the timing. This jungle day so. Well, one work at the jungle, I tell people that I'll tell my friends say one work at it, but hold on. It don't vex me. One our life of progression and that person progress. When you want to work at the road, it get in time them. That jungle first will be very risky. Now when I say we should just water the carry people and go.
Yes.
Because on the day for day, rain and fall for day, then rain will fall somewhere else. So the water they come now with speed.
Jesus.
For people on that day, I don't even know if say rain the fall, water the come on now. If you be unfortunate, it carry you go. Now they be risky. They always advise me say, what kind of place for dry season?
Try.
Okay, that dry season they be now when November, December, January, February.
Bella Keller, support picking. Wait, Keller, support picking is talking. There's a story about the girl on social media, Cameroonian, who was terminated on a boat trying to cross to get to the States. So they came to a sea area, you know, and the guys, the middlemen, asked them to get off the boat because they didn't want the authorities to capture them. But the girls didn't know how to swim, so they were hesitant to get off the boat. The guys had to, shoot the girls and chuck them the body in the river. Yeah, so Papa, you can carry on, sis. Sorry.
Yeah. As I mean,
yeah.
That place was 5 workers during the dry season. That dry season at this kind of November, December, January, February. Because when this season, it starts from March. But March, be that serious. Don't they like how have we talked for June for Cameroon, Israel in the drizzle, that kind of thing. So, but most people don't know, and even when they know, they didn't want to listen. This like now, so at the most dangerous time because it's raining heavily. At the kind of yes, whatever people then go on one course, whatever do this, whatever do, and the course itself, if you don't make time for that water where they shoot those girls in, they come to inside the jungle because one of the course, you understand?
Right.
So if one say, okay, for example, like I get friends at the Waka, but they come behind me.
Yeah.
Excuse me. That way then they will reach for that to go with one cross over go for the border for Colombia for starting at the jungle.
Mm-hmm.
They don't be able for Waka because government boards they not be the go. Why government boards they not be the go? What time be don't high? That was even a match, now for that very match. What time we don't hide? So they deny it, make people don't go. They stay for almost a month. Because they wait out whatever don't come, they take government. But people in the hurry, they want to this the other people now okay, and I use some of money like the one they do
black marketing people. Oh my God.
Thank you. Because then they don't really get time, the job I want with their money. And they pay them expensive.
This is the thing.
So people in need for the chill. Excuse me. People in need for the chill. But they don't know the right time. I will not be sure to say me or me marry for Cameroon. We know we Cameroon they know better. In as much as Europe and America, it's not easy, but at least no matter how hard you work, how much you spend, you will still be able to save even $1. And you will still be able to help some person back home with even 1,000.
You're right, sis.
But
that road.
Get a work now, forget time for work.
Oh, hottest vibe. Thank you, darling.
And when they talk to you of that road, when people they hear say waka jump, you know that waka as in waka.
So how
only waka for them at the jungle part.
Okay.
The rest of it, first of all, you take a flight.
Wait, so someone begin, did you do it? You've been through the route? You speak like you've been through the route. Huh?
Bella. Pasture. I like greener pasture and then because forget the greener pasture, you have to undertake things,
My God, so Papa, you've been through this road. Oh my God, sis.
Do you know how many times I was denied visa at the embassy? I had to come the other way,
Papa God, oh, because it's scary.
No, it wasn't scary. Seriously speaking, that's why I said it's preferable to come through that road during the dry season where you don't have to climb hills. Where you don't have to undergo risk.
Oh my God, it's
when
scary.
you come for rainy season, and for them you'll see people they talk to the climbing mountain, climbing one because they escape the water where you walk now for those for that
exactly medical knowledge.
For escape certain things. So now people they can't do it rainy season, they really hear that hot for their skin.
Hi.
And we be risky because your life you go at any time.
I cannot encourage it.
Say, this is not the right time to do it. They'll look at you like say you don't travel, nothing, and I'm travel.
For me,
don't do the thing that you do. Unfortunately, the agents don't tell you when is the right time.
I will not even encourage anybody to use it. I will not. I will never. I'm telling you, sis, I won't lie. I have 2 close relatives who have been ruined by this road. I will not. Somebody came and said to me, I should. They have an agent. I should send my nephew. I said, God forbid, thunder fire you. I'm not doing that.
Bella, now I talk say, it get as it get. If you notice another time, I will talk that thing about 2 cousins. I will talk say, me to that cousin they go now inside the water house. Maybe they never know. When me I don't say me like something where you got plenty. But people they go from a rich home where they call them mommy and mommy and daddy because some of us who call mommy and papa and mommy. That mommy and daddy picking they don't do.
Someone picking.
Guys waiting for 1 meter for 2 meters. They all cry this and that. Why? But as a And I really sad situation saying those girls who go through that. I really feel bad for it.
It is.
Now, for that Prince Charles coronation and wait, brother, it don't get us again.
Yeah.
Seriously, I go with the popular opinion, and not because that popular opinion, but because it sound like a bias. But then I still appreciate the fact that despite the fact that it's pitching a birthday, they still make out time to show up.
Yes.
Which is really an applaud.
Yes. Exactly. That's what I mean. That he did great for him to be there with everything that was happening in his own immediate family. So that was so good for him. Yeah.
Then as for those Nigerians, I really feel bad.
I tell you, my sister.
For the whole thing. Now bad things that man do and another person will do, and I didn't blame that man because the boy, nobody said they go kidnap you or the forcey. There was an agreement which he accepted, but now it can double play them. So I hope that boy conscience chop it on the table, ask for forgiveness from them.
Exactly.
And on the other hand, it teaches you to do things in the right way.
Yeah.
Because I don't know why they not even decide to go make an open call, say they need donors.
I'll pay you, honestly.
Maybe sometimes some people they want me to they want to make this that they go through that kind of thing.
Yeah.
For waiting, when not saying that something be very serious.
Exactly, sis. Exactly.
So that boy, he needs to ask for forgiveness seriously.
Yeah.
Because conscience not leave it.
Honestly.
Okay, Bella.
Oh wait, sis, wait, ma, tell you one more thing.
Okay.
One more thing. Kayla has written a comment here, say, "Oh my God," and with weeping emoji, say, "I support Pekin. You and Hotbox need to make a head-to-head to educate the community, please."
I don't mind. Anytime Hotbox one time.
Okay, good. Thank you, sis. Oh, thank you, Kayla. There you go. So there's a possibility of that happening. Thank you so much, sis. Our celebrity typeist. Thank you, darling. You too. Say hi, it's my prince. Wait. Honestly, it's crazy. Bella, my dear, my opinion would differ. I wish Harry never cut off from his family. Yes, I know, Jinken Don says, that's my take as well, but it is what it is now. I'm only glad that this event was so significant. And just the fact that he was there, at least, I would have felt so bad and sorry for him. But then I'm praying that those kids should not be taken away from their cousins. They should leave those children to grow with their family members. It's important. They can fight themselves, the adults. Kids should be out of it. Okay, let's listen to Suru Suru. This music, we must enjoy this music today. Juyole sesigale ndoye kurule masa haya o. Juyole sesigale nuye ba kurule masa haya o. Chuba. Juyole sesigale ndoye kurule masa. Juyole sesigale nuye ba kurule masa haya o. Where are my baffled people? Where are my baffled people in the house? Also, no, Cabo. Please like. Wonderful. Ngomajino walk on Monday. Ngomajino walk on Monday. Ngomasagamati bana sasa. Ah, Bumabia. Ngoma kwenu wakwene sasa. Ngoma kwenu wajina sasa. Iyo. Iyo. Someone picking, I swear it wouldn't make happen. Are you on the phone? Are you on the phone? Chuba. Aya oh, Gia le sesegale no iba mukule masa. Aya oh, Labina. Hi, Bobby Bree, thank you. So what begin? You said I should sing the song in the Queen's language. Killer, the song is about stubborn children. The title is Ngum. Ngum is a name in Bafut. So it's about Ngum who doesn't listen to advice. The parents said to her, go to school. Ngum wants to chase hot money. Ngum has ended up going and living, she's gone and lived a wayward life, and she's come back home and she's a mess. She's probably picked HIV or something, some bad disease, and she's dying at home because of not listening to advice. So this song is calling on young girls and boys to listen to advice and follow the right path. So this is what the song is all about. Ngumusimenti kwene sasa. Ngugemuti kwene sasa lo. Ngugemuti kwene sasa. Gia le sesigale nuye babu kurle masa. We have a so what begin.
Why the next song you get for the sing that song and say I say oh wow. Then everybody thought say oh.
Someone begin, I swear you will not make her with your, I swear you sing. What are we going to do, support picking there? What are we going to do? Are you big song, sis? Well, because support picking said I should be singing in the Queen's language. Okay, let's try the Queen language. Let's do support picking challenge. This is so stupid. Drill, listen, sing a lane. You bamboo, kurule, massa, hiya, yo. Hiya, oh. So what we that wonder. Osoma wo young and cabo. Aya oh, you no sigale no ibamu kurle masa. So what begin this challenge is for you. Jue listen sigale no ibamu kurle masa. Haya ho ho no. Jue listen sigale no ibamu kurle masa. Haya yo. Oh my God! It's a powerful message. It's a powerful message, Kera. Very nice song. If you want to listen to this, please go to Siri Siri. Support her, please. Watch, support, share, please. Siri Siri TV. Danger Debunker. Jiale Sessigale, Louis Bamukurle Masa Haya. Oh, Shuba. Ione for Jiale Sessigale, Louis Bamukurle Masa. Join the neighbors, yes, hottest vibes. Oh, this song is so good to sit. Uniform. Gia listen sigale no yiba mukurule masa aya o. Kiba. Numalina wo kwa mandia. Numalina wo kwa mandi. Nugasema kwa na sasa. Angomasema kwa na sasa lo. Ngomagano Hey, thanks guys. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed the song because I thoroughly enjoyed it. Please person. Mama beg. Ashanti Nikki. Okay, now yes, so thank you guys so much. I love you guys so much back to back. And I'll see you guys soon. Please don't forget, like, share, subscribe. Bye everybody. Wishing you all a great rest of the week. Thank you all so much. Peace, Pastor Mama. I heard you. Bye guys. Bye Prince. Yes, it's Siri Prince. Go and enjoy my very queen of culture. Thank you guys so much. Bye everybody. Bye. I'm actually out of breath.